Hello, welcome to Fuzzy Maths channel and to another question that we will deal now. So let us start. The question says, for which of the following values of n, that is 100 plus n by n is not an integer? So first of all, what is an integer? It is very like every textbook will tell anything that starts like -2, -3, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3 till plus infinite, and it is minus infinite. Yes, these are all integers. Or I can say a layman language term like how to understand what exactly integer is. So it is something integer plus minus integer will always be an integer. Something like whole, not coming in fractions, not coming in decimal. Now decimal, you may say that 3.0 equal to 3. After all, both are integers only. But this form is acceptable. But if I say 3.2, is this an integer? No. Integer is something which is whole, like -45, and if I add 45, again I will get an integer. So this is the concept of integer. Again we have natural numbers. And what are natural numbers? When I say you to count things, like if I ask you to count number of cookies you have, so you will start counting with 1, 2, 3 and so on. You won't start from 0. You have to start from something natural that will come naturally to you. That's why numbers starting from 1, 2, 3, 4 are called as natural numbers. Again, there is no concept as such of negative natural numbers, but to define the set of integers, generally what everybody says is that the set of integer z is represented by negative natural numbers, 0 and natural numbers which are automatically positive. Okay, not digressing more from the topic, I just wanted to give you an idea what integers are basically. So let us delve into the question. Okay. So 100 plus n by n is not an integer and our values are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what should we do? So let us first write down the equation that is given in the question. The question is 100 plus n by n. Okay. So can we write it like 100 by n plus n by n? Of course we can write it. We have learned fractions and we are just segregating the numerator part by dividing every numerator equally with the denominator. Can we write again this as 100 by n plus 1? Yes, we can write because it will be easily cut, like n into 1 is 1. So finally this equation turned out to be this equation. Now next what? What was the question? Question was, for which of the following values of n is this value not an integer? So the first method is either we can substitute every number to that equation and check what is the resultant value, whether the final value an integer is coming or not. Am I right? So let us check what exactly the answer is or what should be our approach. So the question was, for which of the following values of n is this equation not an integer? Okay, so let me write down the values 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So let us put this individually into this equation as we have simplified it. So first is 100 by 1 plus 1, and that is equal to 101. Now 101 is an integer. Okay, so this option is wrong. Let us put 2. Now if I put 2, it will be 100 by 2 plus 1. So 2 divides 100 and we get 50. Again 50 plus 1 is 51. So this option is also wrong. Now let us check the third option. 100 by 3 plus 1 is equal to, now 100 by 3, is 100 divisible by 3? No, it is not divisible by 3. And the divisibility rule of 3 is what? We have to add the numbers and check whether it is divisible by 3 or not. For example, if I say 216, what we will do is we will add the individual digits of this number, that is 2 plus 1 plus 6. It will be equal to 6 plus 1 7, 7 plus 2 is equal to 9. Now 9 is divisible by 3, we know that 3 times. So 216 is also divisible. This is the divisibility rule of 3. So we can see that 100 is not divisible by 3. So 3 is our answer. But let us confirm by checking 4 as well. Now 100 by 4 plus 1, oh yes, it will divide it. It will be like 25. 25 plus 1 is 26. Okay, this option is also gone. Coming to 5, it will be 100 by 5 plus 1. Again, it will divide like 20, 21. Now, divisibility rule of 4 and 5, they are also there. So, I will tell you about them in some other video series. Thank you.